Okay, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Hoffy. Just having a bit of a sort out here. I don't know why, but my big screen's not coming on. Just try and sort that out. It's not playing. It's not playing. That's okay. I don't really need it, to be honest. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hope you had a good week. I don't know why. I'm feeling like I should be really, really tired this morning, but actually I feel really energized. I feel like I'm ready to tackle something. I don't know what that is, but anyway, how are you? I hope you've had a good week. I hope you've been busy. I hope you've expanded your mind with some spiritual thinking. And I can't remember what we pulled out last week, but I do know that the snake energy was around us quite a lot. We've had the Saturn has come out of retrograde. So Saturn represents I achieve. So anything you want to achieve. So now everything you might find is going to come to fruition. Things that you've been working on. And obviously Jupiter's already out. That's abundance. We had the new moon. We had a full moon on the 1st, only a couple of days ago. So you may have noticed that things that you didn't really want to think about came to the forefront. They were being magnified. That could have been part of that. And we've got the 16th of October to look forward to for the new moon. Bit of new moon manifestation. Don't forget, you can get your new moon manifestation box from me. They're available on Shopify, and you get your body scrub in there as well, which is really, really lovely. So just go to Shopify. I think I'll put the links downstairs down there if anybody's interested in any of the moon products. So as you can see, it's quite dark in here today. So what's that? That's a sign that the summer's over. Remember, it was all quite bright and live and lovely. This is the time of year I think that I'd like to go away. I think I'd like to go away at the end of October and come back sort of July, August, and then go away. Is that a long holiday, do you think? Maybe 8 months, do 8 months away. 4 months here, 8 months away. Something like that. But this is the right time, isn't it? This is the sort of time you just need a little bit of a sort out. I've been sorting out, not getting rid, but putting away all my summer stuff and sort of like trawling through and seeing what I've got for the winter. So you can sort those things out this time of year. And that was the rabbit. Do you remember we had that? That was on the Sunday Shuffle, actually. That was the spring, give you that spring feeling, which is a spring clear out that you do in October. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's get on with these cards. But yeah, I'm feeling like anybody could give me a challenge today. I could handle it. Whatever it is, I could handle it. So let's just start with something easy, like shuffling some cards. That's nice. I can't believe how dark it is in here. And if I put the lights on, it really affects the, you can already see like the reflection off here, of the candles. So it really affects the quality. So I don't want to put too many lights on. Come December, I'll be doing this in darkness. Right, what have we got? Oh, there you go. No, don't get distracted. I'm such a magpie, honestly. Oh, shiny thing over there. Shiny thing over there. Easily get distracted. That's what it's like in my brain. Very distracting. Now, some other things. If you've not listened to, I do listen to, what's his name? Roland Legrand. He is my French mentor for astrology. And I also listen to Abraham Hicks if you really want to touch on more expansion of the universe, okay, and what the universe can do for you. Yeah, but anything you listen to, it's going to take time to build up your knowledge, take time to understand. Those Abraham Hicks ones, you know, the first three, I thought I have no idea what she's talking about. But then eventually you tune in and you start to pick up bits and pieces. I think I've listened to probably nigh on 100 now. I tend to listen to them if I'm driving or I'm just doing something at home. I just put it on. Like I say, it doesn't take very long. Oh, cards come out again. I'm just giving these a really good shuffle because I'd love to get that card and see what that was all about. That's it. They just needed a bit of a good. I've already done some sage cleansing. So what's our animal of the week? The lion. Oh, now, so straight away I feel like proud. Doesn't he look really proud? Look. Maybe you're feeling really proud about something. Nobody's messing with that lion, are they? I mean, even I was going to say, even the old duffers, even the old lions, you know, you still wouldn't go mess with them, would you? You wouldn't go, oh, he's too old, that lion. You know, he would still turn it around and like take real chunks out of you. The lion. Let's look him up. I'm hoping I've got enough light to read it. So let's just put my camera on my thing on. So here we go. The lion in the jungle. No, I told you I wouldn't sing, didn't I? Really mustn't do that. You'll never ever come and see me again. Got faded out on karaoke once. Right, it's a fire energy, which is what Leo is anyway. That's a fire energy. Come on, where are you hiding? Tarantula? Who would have thought of tarantula? Cheetah? No. Oh, I love these animals, you know. Ah, here we go. Right, the lion. So I'll just light this up because it's too dark in here to read it otherwise. Right, here we go. You ready? Patient, regal, a complete master. Okay, let's get him in the light. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living masker of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all but known intimately by few. Oh, right, okay. So some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. The card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. Our quest begins. Yeah, absolutely. It's never too late, is it? When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn and too serious. And to bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Love, 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 love. You just have a look at that again. So stealth and precise with their words and actions. Yeah, exactly. Because you can be, that's like a little story at night, isn't it? This is. You can be, let's get the light back in the room. You can be And that's what I'm saying, that lion, you know, they sit there very quietly minding their own business, but when they take action, you do know about it. Befriend the lion in yourself, I think. That's what we're going to start with. So anyway, we've got the strength of a lion. It also represents loyalty. You cannot deny that. They never give up, do they? They never give up. They're always there by your side, the lion. So I love that. I think everybody must have that element of lion within them. So what do we do next? I'm just reflecting. If I've gone a bit quiet, it's just I'm just reflecting a little bit. Lion, lion, lion. Yeah, so we might need that this week. We might need that lion with us. We don't have to speak up all the time. You don't have to fill the void, do you? You don't have to. Sometimes you can just observe. And I do think that this is an excellent protective card as well. So, you know, you can just observe, and then when's needed, you can step in and protect if you need to. You know, all mothers are lions to their children, aren't they? All mothers, lions to their children. They all protect, but they're not there right that all the time going, I'm protecting, I'm protecting, I'm protecting, I'm protecting, I'm protecting. They watch on, don't they? They watch on, watch a child grow, and then they're there either side to protect when needed. And that's what every child needs, isn't it? Every child needs that bit of protection. And as a child, I don't think they realise it's there until they're older and that they're doing it to their own children. That's when they recognise what their parents do. Yeah. You know, one word and a parent's there like that, aren't they? They're just there. I don't know why that's all come to the forefront, but we'll take that one. Thank you very much. What have we got? I love this. Gemini. This is a Gemini card. This is spiritual union. That's such a nice energy. You know, look, there's two minds there over a cup. The cup represents love. It's two. It's within a heart. So you may be experiencing, so you may be experiencing a little love angle here this week. That's nice. Yeah, very nice. A love angle. So Gemini twins, the lovers. It's when you really, two minds sort of coming together on the same, having an understanding. And you know how effortless that is when that happens. When that moment happens, it's just, there you go, that's better. It's really effortless, and I'm hiding my nail because it needs doing today. Yeah, that's a real love connection. And the fact it's a spiritual union, just tick, tick, tick. Because when you meet somebody, it's all hearts and flowers, isn't it, at the beginning and things like that. But when you really, really get to know that person, you then start to get an understanding and you start meeting on a different plane. And that's when you connect. And that's really lovely. Because if you're both in that spiritual place of lightness in your minds and understanding, it's a really special place to be. It takes a long time to get there sometimes. You know, you have to take all the hearts and flowers away first and see what's left. You have to strip it right back. And then that's when you notice that more spiritual union. Lovely. So there's obviously a family connection here with the lion, people being protective over each other. Yeah, that's... Ooh. Wasn't expecting that today, that's for sure. I'm sure that when we get down to the crazy cards, this will blow it out the water. Remember, the top three will keep us as a nice what to expect, and then this one's normally, oh, it's just crazy when we get to those cards, isn't it? I don't know. It's normally a bit out there. Now, can I remember what card did we put on the end? Vision Quest, isn't it? The Vision Quest cards. I need to get some new cards as well. Massive shopping list in my head. Right, let's have a look. What have you got to drink anyway? I've got well, I'm not really disappointed. This is hibiscus tea I've got in here today, which I really, really love. But the best stuff was from Egypt, and I can't get hold of it because they do the whole flower. So I've had to succumb to like bits, you know, when it comes like shredded, which I don't really like. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it as much. It's my own fault. I bought about a kilo of this stuff, and I clicked on the wrong one on Amazon, I think. Oh no, I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, why not? Right, Vision Quest. Yeah, this is nice. This is a really nice energy. Just trying to feel can you imagine the beating heart of a lion when they're called into action? I wonder how fast their hearts beat. I'll look that up later. Yeah, I'd like to feel like that. Maybe your heart's going to be beating because of this spiritual union you've got here. Oh, get rid of that. That's a nothing card. Right, come on, Vision Quest. What have you got from us? Because, as you well know, if you look back over the last 7 weeks, you'll see we tend to get the same cards come out, which means I never get to see the rest of the pack. Ready? Oh, right. 5 of water. Okay. Well, so you can see there, got the moon, got the cups, 5 of cups. So it does actually say loss, 5 of water. You may have experienced some loss in some way. But in line with these cards, I would say, see, in the tarot, the 5 of water would be not loss in a way that you had 5 cups of gold, but actually you're only left with 2. That sort of loss, that feeling of like, oh, but you know, I let that all go. I'm saying goodbye to something, and actually I'm a bit kind of upset about that and don't know how to deal with that. Or yeah, it represents something that you've lost in your life. But what you should be focusing is on the 2 cups of gold that you've got here. I'm trying to give you another example. So yeah, you know, these might be material things that you've lost, some status, or just time. You might have lost time. You might have lost relationships that you really cared about, anything like that. And it's kind of being a bit I'm not happy because I've lost that and I allowed myself to go down that road. But you must focus on It's really hard. You can't keep focusing on the past because the past is gone. Look, let me show you. That 5, it's gone now. I can't do it again. I can't repeat that moment. It's gone. It's in the past. You've got to bring yourself to the present and not focus on things that you've lost in life. Because you can get them back, but they'll be new. It'll be a new thing. It'll be more exciting. It will never represent what you had before, but there are new things to be had. And I'm noticing now this is a very green, you probably can't see it as much, but this is very green. This has got lots of green in, and this reminds me of the jungle. So there's a very green, earthy energy here, and that's about stability. So, and also don't cry over spilled milk type of thing. You know, there's, like I said, some things that you can't do anything about. Interesting, very interesting reading, because like I say, I've never seen that card before. Always put these cards, when I don't see if I see a new card, it obviously always provokes thought. Love that it's got the moon on though, obviously. Yeah. Focus on the 2 cups that you have. Some things you don't have to worry about, because things don't make you who you are. You make you who you are. Even when you experience bad stuff, you still get to decide who you are on the back of that. You don't have to be a particular way, do you? As a result of that, you can choose. You wake up every morning, you get to choose. So yeah, so let's get these cards out ready. Just trying to reflect on that and how I'm just trying to work out how that might link in on there. There we go. Let's get these out. But the good thing is maybe this spiritual union here, what this makes me feel like, it makes me feel like vulnerable. So with the Lion, you've got this protecting energy here, this loyalty, this feeling of loss over here. You've got this spiritual union, you know, it just makes me feel a little bit vulnerable. And that's why that Lion's there, to protect this whole thing here, to protect this union. That's what I feel like. This water, this is very emotional, but the water also, the flow of water also represents moving on. So that's another thing to think about. You know, how you move on from past events. Okay. That threw me, definitely that one. Let's get on. Let's move on. We'll come back to that in a minute. I mean, I could sit and reflect on that for about another half hour, but you probably need to get on and do your chores or something. Oh, dear. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm going to leave those cards out all week and reflect on those, I think. Right, here we go. I'm going to have to, do you know, I'm going to buy some different cards to replace these, because I am just so scared about what these crazy oracle art cards pull out. And I always think they're just so different from this. Ready? Oh, it's always a naked man. Look. There. A naked man. Michelangelo. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Not too bad. At least we know him. Half of these artists I've never heard of. Right. Right. No compromise is a good compromise. Blemished origins do not negate flawless conclusions. Blemished origins do not negate flawless conclusions. become ill with unhealthy perfectionism. No compromise is a good compromise. Become ill with unhealthy perfectionism. There we go. So sometimes you might put, let me just put them up there again for you. Sometimes you might put too much focus on things being just right. And actually, it's like if you grab something like that and you hold it in your existence, you're kind of hanging on to it. If you let go, oh my God, imagine how would it feel like? It'd feel good, wouldn't it? So don't hold on to anything that's unhealthy in your existence. Let it go, move it away. Definitely, I would take that from that. And no compromise is a good compromise. No, it isn't. No, you can't compromise. You can't, because you can let go. You can choose to move on from things. If you compromise, you're going to build resentment on that compromise, aren't you? So don't compromise. No. And then the piece in the middle, which was blemished origins do not negate flawless. Blemished origins do not stop flawless conclusions. Blemished origins do not negate means to rub out, doesn't it? So to eliminate. Blemished origins do not eliminate flawless conclusions. Nah, well, that's a bit mishmash to me, that one. I don't get the middle bit. Really loving this pose, though, of Michelangelo. Oh, dear, oh, dear. That's funny. Told you, there's always a bit of nakedness on that one. It just makes me giggle. Look away, look away. Right, let's see what feminine energy we've got. The grey, again, all the green in there. Create matching these cards. So there's definitely another earth energy. Stability, security. Yeah. Is that cats appearing in the back window? Okay. Come on, who are you? Kuan Yin. She looks pretty authoritative, doesn't she? I wouldn't mess with her. The goddess of compassion. Oh. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Curiosity breeds compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Yeah. Crying. Yeah, okay. We'll take that. That's a nice card. So, yeah, so in terms of personal development, when you recognize something in yourself that that you feel like you're suffering, you know, again, if you're holding it in your existence, you're going to keep it in your existence. How can something else new come to you all the time you're holding these things here? You have to let them go. You have to forget about some of them, you know. Gosh, yeah, you do. You have to forget some of them, because so delve in. It says curiosity breeds compassion. She's got love. I think there's that blossom around her. That's really nice. That little blossom tree. Yeah. And a butterfly. So I would say dig in. Find something within you that you're not content with, and let it go. Let it be something else. Let it go to allow something else to come in. That's what I would do. Yeah. I feel like it's a really calming card. I feel like it's sort of like brought everything back down to earth, you know. We can't all be, you know, we're not all perfect. People are not perfect. We can't be perfect because we are, well, we could probably be perfect if we lived on our own on the planet. So one person on the planet lived alone and only had to deal with like the birds and the trees, and, you know, we could live probably quite happily, but it doesn't work like that. We live with millions and millions and millions with other people, all at any one time. All their thoughts are in different places. They're all developing at different stages. Yeah. And that's why you have to be compassionate, because everyone's different. Nobody's ever going to be on the same path or journey at the very same time. That's impossible. Everybody's feelings are different. Everybody develops differently because of their experiences. But you still get to control that. You know, saying no compromise. You get to control how that is, how you want that to pan out for yourself. You're the creator. I mean, that's good, isn't it? You get to create your own thing. And you can do that any time. There's no timing to when you can do that. We've got 33. Cracked mirror. Well, isn't that funny? Because would you say that mirror is perfect? Would you say it has some imperfections? Yes, it does. Yeah, and that you have to recognize imperfections in yourself. I would say, what was that saying? I'm not looking for the perfect person. Oh, I love this. You're really like this. I'm not looking for the perfect person. I'm looking for the person whose imperfections I love. How about that? Yeah. So I think that's it. Look, this is about nobody's perfect. You don't have to be perfect. What would be the challenge if everything was perfect? How bored you would get very quickly if you weren't challenged, or you didn't have that person to discuss or improve imperfections even. 33, 3 and 3 is 6. 6 is about union. 3s are about opportunities. Yeah. Cracked mirror. I mean, you might think, oh, well, the cracked mirror always represents bad luck, but I don't think so in this. I think it's not saying bad luck. It's saying it's just not perfect. And maybe what you see in the mirror, you might not feel perfect, but who cares? Who cares about that? Gosh, you can't. And it's already talked about blemishes and flawlessness. And, that is about not being perfect, and you don't have to be perfect in this world. Yes, you have to have a good barometer. Everyone knows the right between right and wrong, but that's it. So that's the personal piece here. And yeah, I'm just going to put some of the chakra. So this is the third eye. That's to get rid of negative energy. And that is to speak out. So that's how I feel that is at the moment. And healing, and I feel a big sense of healing. That's what happens when you self-develop. Loving this. Really adoring this card. Want that so much. And I love the lion that protects her. Oh my God. If only we could all hug a lion and not get eaten at the same time. Oh gosh, well, I hope you've enjoyed that this morning. It was different, wasn't it? I really love these cards today. I feel like I'm going to go away and focus on something within me that I need to tackle this week. And yeah, I'm not going to be worrying about anything that in the past. These might mean different things to you, but yeah, the Great Lion, spiritual union, and the Five of Water. Beautiful, beautiful. That's a beautiful energy. They're both really good. This card's really emanating such choice of healing, choice. You get to choose. And that's it. That's it today. Coffee with Hoffy. Although I lied. It's hibiscus with Hoffy today. So I hope you have a really good week. I hope you have a really good week, and feel free to DM me anything or ask any questions, and I'll put all the links to the cards in the description below, plus links to the moon products, which hopefully you'll go and have a look at. And that's it. So love and light to you. Love you hard. Love me hard back. Have a great weekend, and I catch up with you next week. I can't believe it's gone so quick. I could stay here for at least another hour, but I won't. All right, take care. Bye.